everyone, as you can see we've been fiddling in the character creator, giving my lady some lovely yellow eyes, and plays with some more internet spaceships. Today we obviously have 323 live now, so I figured we'd go and do some messing about on a server and see if we can do some of the wildlife missions or something. Servers are a little bit choppy, as you can see, the trams are still a bit jank. But for the most part, a lot of it is working not too bad, considering it's been a very clean launch for a change, at least I think so, from my perspective. Let me get my lady's helmet back on. And we shall go and find a ship. I may pick up my Pulse, just to show off the Pulse a little bit. I did buy one, and because it's only 25 quid, it's a fun little hover bike. And gonna have some fun with it. And we might go to a distribution centre. We may go, like I said, go and hunt some wildlife. I have had a couple of misadventures so far since the patch went live, so I was just playing for myself and I wasn't recording. The first thing I did was move all of my gear, which I normally do like first thing, which is move everything up to a station. So I spawned in Microtech, as I am now, and then I went to Trespassing above the planet. And I noticed now that they have significantly reduced the amount of cargo that ships can carry. So normally I would just be able to bung everything I own inside a carrack. My carrack. Oh, he's got a multitude of that. And just one flight, and it would take me to just move everything up to Trespassing. Now though, I noticed that the carrack is limited to something like 4 or 9, nearly 9,000 units, whatever that is, so it's not SCU obviously, but it took me like 5 trips there and back again to move everything I own, all my armour, all my weapons. I still haven't moved my ship components, so as you can see I've still got a couple of bits, but my weapons, I don't know if you just have to manually load them in a ship, but I couldn't load these, it wouldn't let me, so it's really annoying. So I'd have to like outfit my ships down on New Babaji, and what the hell? Somebody's been dumping all their plants. So yes, it's a bit of a hit and miss. And then the next thing I did, I went to my normal Hurston Farm spot for giggles, just to try out the performance of the patch, the one that's behind Lawville. And as soon as I got to the planet, I did my spline jump to Lawville, and as soon as I came out of the quantum jump to Lawville, there was an NPC Cutlass Black there who decided it would be more fun to use his ship as a battering ram. I was in my Sulian at the time, so my, if I pronounced that right, Sulian, I don't know, Gatak ship, I was in that. Came out the spline, there was Cutlass Black less than 3 kilometres away, and he instantly bodied me by using his ship as a battering ram. I had no time to respond, so I died as soon as I got to Lawville, which was funny but really frustrating at the same time. So yes, so we'll grab the 600i. Oh, shall we go in the carrack? I might go in the carrack. I'd have to go back up to the station for that. Okay, we'll do that. We'll go back up to the station, we'll get the carrack, and then we'll travel in the carrack for a bit, because that's fun. We'll go in Sabre Raven. I'm looking to the PTU, or looking forward to the PTU getting deployed, because the Sabre Raven has now gone to gold standard. So it's all shiny with new hoods and things like that. So it might be a bit more fun to fly around, even if it's not a fantastic ship, although apparently interceptors are the meta in this patch. So may be able to fly that a bit more and have some more fun with it. However, I've also noticed that CIG have put out a teaser for basically like a Sabre Raven V2, which is interesting. I'm all for more people flying and having the fun experience of a, I don't want to know, of a Sabre Raven. Oh, it's got a bit of nose damage, because I do love my Raven to pieces. But I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with it. I didn't think they were allowed to use the design again, because it was part of the Intel partnership, but we shall see. So right, we're going to go up to Tresla, I'll get my carrack, and then we'll come back down and pick up a Pulse. You're just flying around and seeing how absurdly pretty things are, even with some of the graphic settings still turned down. They've really done well with the patch increments and getting everything right. Like performance, everything's been fantastic for me. There's been little hitches, but it's been doing really well. The master modes have been performing okay. There was one instance where I lost a backpack with some drinks in it, because as soon as I took it off it appeared on the floor and I lost it. So yeah, there's been a couple of hiccups, but so far it's been a pretty solid launch. And slow down here. And this hangar doesn't want to work apparently. Oh, there we go. It's just taking a moment to approach. Something I just want to show off is that you can see I can zip about really quickly. They've changed it so that now when you lower your landing gear, you can't travel faster than 30 meters a second, which I think is quite cool. So they deliberately slow you down now when you come into land. So you can't just face plant into the deck at many meters a second.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Well, I wanted to bring my Carrack, but for some reason it said unknown when I got to the station, so I had to respawn it. So we'll bring out the 600i instead. I do like flying my 600i around anyway. I'm just desperate for the rework. I'd say that was pretty slick. Right then, let's go and get the bike. That's a good point actually, as we come in. It's maybe worth noting if you play now, you'll notice that these things, these gear storage things, are absolutely everywhere. There's even one in your hub when you spawn in. And that's because it's for when we get the hangar modules, so we can just basically call up the gear that we have instead of just pressing I. So that's the main idea. Destroyed, I can't remember what I did with that.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
One motor bicycle. So, get rid of the text. There we go. If you've not seen it, this is a Pulse. As you can see, little minigun on the front. This is the concierge skin. So like a carbon fibery bronzy skin. I do like it. And it's a DDDD hover bike. Oh, I keep forgetting the key for crouch now is to C and not control. So I keep going prone when I'm running around. So yeah, as you can see, tiny hover bike. I absolutely love it. It's making me very excited for the Ranger when we finally get that. So the Tumbrel Ranger, which is a motorbike on wheels and not a hover bike, but it's very compact. It fits in damn near anything. So this fits in like Avengers and all kinds of tiny things. I think someone bunged one into an Aurora. I saw a picture. So it's very compact.
You are clear to launch.
Here we go. There's our hood. There's our power. And away we go. As you can see, pretty nippy.
Thank you.
So have a quick zoom. Can't fire the weapons down here, obviously, because we're in an armistice zone. You see how cool this thing looks. This is very Blade Runner-esque. I am still a massive Nox fanboy. I will never not be a fan of the Nox. So I do love my Nox, and I wish they would make it a bit easier to drive, but they keep iterating on the vehicles when they release new ones, so I can't complain. That one appeared. Need to go and find a dead man on one of the new depots by the looks of it. So we'll go and have a look over there instead. It's definitely one of the new facilities. It's massive even from this high up. You can just about see it in the snow there. Hopefully this won't be a trespassing one, we shall see. Not that a scalpel sniper rifle is brilliant for doing some close quarter combat, but we'll find out. Looks like inroad going into it where all those silos are. Can I use that as a road to get in? It's hard to tell. Doesn't look like it. I have to land somewhere else around it. Looks like we've got to go down this way. Over here, so we've got to land her down here. It's Ursa's. Oh, that's a tree probably. Yes, it is. That was a bit scrappy. We shall keep things nice and slow so we don't go pile driving into a wall. Like this ramp, for instance. Yeah, there's a little bit of jank going on. We can fire the guns though, that's good to know. This is a Microtech facility, so it makes sense that we wouldn't get challenged for security here. This is my first time kind of seeing one of these, but now we have to find a dead person somewhere over there. And someone's thrown a razor in the front door. Why am I not surprised? Well, let's park up here and we'll have a look inside. Trespassing. Okay, so am I going to get... Oh, shit. I am trespassing as soon as I went inside. Oh, leaving private property. Okay, can I go outside and have a look? Interesting. So I can't come in here. I don't think I'm like negatively repped with them though. Either way, they really don't want me in here. Can I get my bike back at least? Yeah, they really didn't want me in there. That's a shame. Let's have a look around and see if we can't get somewhere else. says the bodies definitely look like they're inside. That's just stupidly cool. Maybe they're on the other side here? No, it's definitely like they're inside on that end. But it was a like legit mission, and I'm not negatively affected or affiliated with Microtech, which seems a bit silly. Let's have a look in here again. Ooh, bank got flippy as I jumped off. Is this going to be private property again? Yeah, okay. That's a shame. I thought it was going to be like you could just go in and chill, but apparently not. These dudes outside aren't shooting at you, which is a bonus. Yeah. Bummer. Let's see if we get a wildlife mission spawn again after that then. I mean, it's contracted by them and they won't let me in. I think you might have to look at that one, CIG. Bit of a disappointment, that one. I was kind of hoping that would work, or at least it just seems silly that Microtech Protection Services would contract me to go and find a missing person and then not let me into their building to find them. I don't know if that's just a bug because it's a new mission, or it's, you know, where it is, or it could be that it's just the server lagging out and not letting me go in there. There's loads of reasons. Like, there's still a bit of jank going on, especially around these new facilities. So, never mind. This Copian mission doesn't look like it's working either. So, we may go to Hurston and see what we can do there instead of messing around about Microtech. At least we got to fly around on the Pulse for a bit. That was fun. Right then, it's several hours later, and none of the missions worked. So the Copian missions are all broken. The one on Hurston works, but that's a cave mission, and you've seen me do that in a previous video, so I'm not going to do that again and repeat to myself, so to speak. So I'm coming down to get a bike again, this time from, or rather in my Carrack, as you can see. There's a lot of vehicles down here. And then I am going to do one of the missions for the depots that I think I can go in, and I think they're the ones that basically don't give us much money. They don't give much money at all, like 6k, but I don't think they have risk. I'm guessing it's the Kovalek stations that we can go in. There is a metric shit ton of vehicles here. There's been data mining into the PTU patch for Fleet Week, and it turns out that the Sabre Raven, quote unquote, is called the Sabre Firebird, and they basically turned it into a missile boat that is, they're calling it a medium fighter, although I don't see how it could be a medium fighter considering the Raven is classed as an interceptor. That's basically, it just has tons and tons and tons of missiles that come out the bottom and it fires lots of them. What is going on here? But yeah, it looks very, very different, and we may have to have a look at it, but I've already got my Raven. The upshot of this is that we can apply Sabre skins to the Raven, so I'll be able to play with some skins for it. So I may have to have a go at that and have some fun with it. Let's see if we can go and retrieve a bike in that giant mess over there. This is going to be interesting. I half want to take off my armour. What is going on here? So we've got 1 constellation, 2 constellation. What is that? Is that an upside down saber? There's an arrow. Oh no, it's a Hornet. It's an upside down F7 Mark II with a burnt front end. Then a Reliant and an Avenger. Parked, I use that term loosely, Hercules C2, and that is an F8. So we've got an interesting mixed up ship show here outside. Oh dear, Christ knows I'm going to navigate everything through this. We'll have a go though. Even that looks like something's taken a chunk out of it. Probably this Hercules when it fell over. Now then, we take this very, very slowly.
Thank you. And please visit again.
It wasn't as catastrophic as it could have been, which is good. There's still parts from something here. I'm not quite sure what this is. That was an X1 and some crates. Madness. Just too much stuff dumped around this area. There we go, we're on board again. Right. Right, it should be worth noting that if you look on my HUD, I have the Copian mission again, and you can see that there's no markers. It is still very broken. So, instead, we will look elsewhere for some fun. See, I already have it, and it's busted. So we can't do that. However, we do search. Is it search or investigation? That's the cave one. That's the one, yeah, where we couldn't do it before. Maybe there isn't one there this time. Maybe we'll have to go to Hurston and do it. Because that's a cave mission. That's a wreckage claim. Wreck site on Microtech. Okay, we'll do that and then see if we can get one of the mercenary missions pop up. Be anything too good and see a pretty area around the planet, if we get a marker for it. Get out of this giant mess anyway. We do have a marker for that one, so that's good. Oh wow, there's like silos all over that thing.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
We can request landing if we want to. I'm not going to, because if I remember right, these things don't have landing pads big enough to accommodate anything like the Carrack. Already one ship here, or they could be whatchamacallits, Ursas. that looks like a ship down there. There's already one of the big hangar bays open. We will do the same as we did last time, and we'll take our little bike. There's the thing with the Pulse, it does like to ram into the ground. I am holding my up thing to make it rise, but it doesn't want to. There we go, it's just very delayed, so you've got to be careful with that on this thing. Nothing telling me about staying away just yet. Here's our entrance point with an Ursa in the doorway. A couple of Ursas in the doorway. And the person is 200 meters away inside. Are we going to get told off when we go inside again? Doesn't look like it, not this time. And just chilled out crew, so we can actually have a look around. Okay, we'll find our way around this place. Ooh. Is it an actual lift? No, just a cargo bay. I have to go up. How do I get up? Storage? Oh wow, there's like freaking catwalk gullies and all sorts in this place. Machinery to get your arms ripped off on. Security. Stairs, that's what we want. This has a very Hurston Dynamics feel to it, I must admit. Another little cubby. Or storage room. Yeah. I don't think these actually go anywhere though, do they? No. Drake container. That's cool. Medical station. No med pens. And catwalk. Doesn't answer my question of how we go up though. We need to get up there somehow. Must be like an elevator or something. It's going to be the start of the underground areas of these places when that becomes a thing. Can we jump down from this level? We can. Good. Still, it doesn't tell us how to go up. Do we have to go outside and go up? Okay, so this is neat. I'm guessing this is where the missions are, where you have to come and recall stuff, like when you're trying to steal something for the pirate missions. That makes sense. Oh, loot box. Can't see that. Oh Christ, there's actually a grenade launcher in this thing. Maybe not coming to these places to loot them is a bad idea. It's got some fruit in this one. That one's a bit boring compared to that one. I'm genuinely stumped. I don't know where to go. I don't know how we get to the upper levels of this place without physically flying a ship up there. It doesn't look like you do it through this way. Maybe there's a stair going up. I'll have to go and have a look. Let's go back outside and see if there's a catwalk or something going up. This is massive though. Absolutely massive. A stairwell on this thing here? Doesn't look like it. It just is surprising it wants me to go up when there's no way to get up from what I can see. A map there? Is that an elevator? Authorized personnel only. Don't let me go in. Anything? No, just another way in. And busted doors that might take you down to the lower levels, but nothing to go up. Irritating! Let's go back to the Carrack and maybe have a hover over and see if there's a lift or something. So there's various catwalks, but nothing that I can see that will take you up onto the upper levels. Not that high anyway. Frame rate went out to my Carrack. Ugh. Oh, why have we gone slideshow game? Right then. We obviously can't use the lower areas. And whilst there is pads up top, they are far too small to accommodate the Carrack. There's gangways. Can I lower the ramp onto one of them? Like onto one of these things? Maybe? Probably be better if I just wing it onto that thing there. Like that. Not quite so clunkily. Well then, let's try this again. With a jankily parked carrack. Okay, so you would have to land up here, which is something I wish I'd known. We can have a look and see if there's elevators, but I don't think there is. There's doors that look like they should be elevators, but no actual elevators, which is a pain. And it's a bizarre sight. There was a dead dude on top of here and no one thought to look for him. There's one right below us, somehow. Not quite sure how I get down there. Unless it's on one of these catwalks. Hard to see. Yeah, there's vents down there. Let's go in one of those vents. In here, in the spooky vent. There he is. That was easy after all that, wasn't it? See if this is him. Loot? Do you have anything? No. That's it. Done. Wow. After all that. A bit underwhelming. But we got to have a look around one of these places without getting shot at, which is always a plus, isn't it? Let's have a look around this area that we haven't seen then. Go right to the top of this place maybe. The investigation points have gone now. And it's windy up here. What does this say? Nothing, because it's not rendered in properly. Oh, another drop-off point. Oh wow, it's like locker rooms. Okay, this is a little bit more interesting. So this is like the businessy area as opposed to the like downright dirty factory floor, so to speak. And this is Cobalt X, so you can see the Cobalt X logos. More hidey holes. I'm guessing this is where the dead persons would have been. So like service crawlways. Central core. Okay, maybe there's missions to like blow these things up at some point. We don't know, do we? We don't know what they're going to do with them. Mechanical room and top floor. Okay, let's go back to the top. Oh, we have a lift. Where can this go? Lobby and maintenance shaft, so this is literally for the top. Yeah, not to go downstairs. That's a shame. Never mind. This is the Cobalt X lobby, and my frame rate has gone to crap again. Conference room. Come on, game. Wakey, wakey. That was where we were a minute ago. Okay. So, this is like a big meeting room area. Oh, with like privacy doors and everything. Come on, game. Let's go back out this way and hope it speeds up again. Oh, I don't know if this is the server or it's my client. It's hard to tell. What is that? That's a Valkyrie. Okay. We'll make our discreet exit, I think, because this is awful. Or at least I would if I could find the door in this slideshow. Two hangars. Is this another elevator that goes down? Oh no, these actually go to the hangars. Okay, that's a bit more interesting. And then someone's parked a unit. I could get a carrack in this. Maybe they will work then. But where is the terminal to call ships, if there is such a terminal? Oh, it's there. Okay. Interesting, as my game returns to a slideshow. There's my carrack. I need to get back outside. Where's the thing to get back outside? Main lobby, locker room. There we go. Back outside. Yay. My game is still running like crap. Slowly returning to normal-ish. Oh, that was horrendous. It's like 5 frames a second. Let's see if we can get back onto the carrack at least. Come on! There we go. Is that gonna work? Yes it is, and we're free. Oh dear, that was interesting. That's a quick look around I say quick, it took me ages to get around there and try and find my way around. A look at the underground facilities anyway, the new ones that we're getting, that aren't going to be quite so underground at the moment because they're still not fully implemented. Yeah, nice to run around one and not get shot at. And a little play with the pulse as well. And we'll get a bit of distance away from here so the frame rate can return to normal. And maybe we'll go and find something else to do. I have plenty of time to play the game now. Adding in that I'm still not very well. So we shall see what we can do and find. Definitely have a play with the Saber Raven when they let us play with the new fully upgraded one. I may have to have a quick look on the PTU and go and have a look at it. Yeah, those will fit a carrack in. Easy. Okay, so maybe we can use the carrack here. But yeah, there we go. That is a look around the new UGFs and a look around the Pulse in the new 323. I have to go and find some more things to do and hope the Copian missions start working. So until next time. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed. If you think I deserve it, please give the video a like and a sub if you fancy sticking around. If you want to try Star Citizen, you can use my referral code on screen when registering that gives us both in-game credits to help us both out as well. See you in the next one.